Welcome back guys to another episode of Behind the Scenes at Solent Turf, where we're documenting our David versus Goliath battle as we try to build a builder's merchants alongside our 50-year-old family turf farm, competing against huge private equity money and some of the oldest companies around. As always, smash that like button and hit subscribe to continue following our journey and see if these two underdogs can cause an upset. I'm Jack, he's George, and this is Building a Family Business, episode 29. Cue the music. Back guys, we're starting the vlog on a Tuesday this week. We just had the bank holiday. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I made the mistake of doing absolutely zero work yesterday. I always like to just try and stay on top of things a little bit, even on holiday or during bank holiday weekends, just so that it's not a massive shock to the system when I pick things back up again. So I'm lagging a bit this morning. So the plan this week is business as usual. Try and survive another week basically. We've got a big landscaping job booked in for Thursday and Friday, which me and George are going to jump on. We've got Tim back in again this week helping out with the mowing, which is good because that relieves me from that duty so that I can crack on with some laying work. I'm just finished cutting for the day around here. George is out all day delivering, so is my dad. My dad has just come back in to pick up another 400 that he's taken out and delivered. He actually had a bit of problem with his forklift. He had a burst pipe on his forklift on his first drop this morning, but he was able to just fix it in the field then, and now he's back on his way. I have just taken the Trimax off, hitched the Kesmix on. I'm going to go out and do some more mowing this afternoon. We got one field that's a little bit of a trek away, so I'm going to get that mowed this week, and then the rest of the mowing we'll hand over to Tim. And other than that, not much to update on. Still no update on recruiting anybody for the driving role. Still no update on George starting his new role. Still no update on the planning application. Yeah, a bit frustrating. Like I say, just going to try and survive another week being extremely busy and understaffed. But what can we do? Got to keep going. And I've just seen a notification ping on my phone that our next load of fertiliser is now ready to collect out of the docks. Someone is going to have to find a good half a day to sit down there to wait and be loaded. So I have no idea how we're going to fit that in this week. But yeah, I'm going to get off mowing now. That is what we're up to this week. Dad come in over the weekend and put a new bolt on this set of mowers that I broke last week. Now we got all the units back up and running again. It's Wednesday afternoon, I'm out in the field. My dad and George are out on deliveries all day today. No, I've not actually seen George this week yet. I've passed him a little bit on the driveway, but other than that, I've not seen him. That's how busy he's been out in his lorry. He has just put back into the field to pick up a load of turf and that he's headed out with, but I was around sorting a mower out around the other side, so I missed him. But yeah, he's back out on the road now, and then him and my dad are finishing up the day, both going into central town with a load of aggregates, so they're both going to jump on that one just because of the quantity of it, and it's going to be a bit of a tricky drop, I think, right in the middle of town. So both lorries going in to do that. I'm just about to go out and put, I don't know if you can see it here, the tank is just filling up now to go out and put a liquid feed on. And we've got plenty of mowing going on. Tim is back in today around the other side doing some mowing. He's going to probably get about half the farm done today and then finish off on Friday. So again, that's brilliant to relieve me of that duty. So I'm making the most of not having to go out mowing, and yeah, going to get some liquid feed on and catch up with some little maintenance jobs around here that need doing to try and push the turf on. And then yeah, that will pretty much be it for the day. Going to catch up with George later. We're out for dinner tonight, going to have a nice bit of steak, which will be nice. Go over a few things then. And then that will be it for Wednesday. So that's 800 litres mixed in the tank, ready to go. Let's go put it on. That's a little section that we've got left here where we're currently harvesting spray. So we're going to jump on the road now and head to the field where we'll be moving into next and give that a feed. I'm now back round it where we're harvesting out of. Just put another couple hundred litres of water in the tank just to give it a bit of a wash through. I'm just spraying these washings on a little bit of turf we've got around here, which I didn't spray earlier, just to give the tank a bit of a wash out. I put some iron in it, and if you leave it too long without washing it out, the irons tend to like almost congeal, turns into a horrible like gritty type texture, which then blocks up the nozzles next time you spray. So yeah, trying to avoid that from happening, to give it a little wash through. Get these washings emptied out here and then start packing up for the day. Another nice and early start again this morning, mainly because I made a bit of a mistake yesterday. So an order got put on the system yesterday afternoon, which I missed, so it never got cut for first thing this morning. So I'm supposed to be on this laying job with George all day, but I'm gonna have to run over to the field now first thing, get them couple of paddocks harvested ready for my dad to go and pick up, and then get back and onto this laying job with him by about 8 o'clock, half 8. I've just finished cutting that bit of turf for my dad to come in and collect, and we had a surprise visitor. Not the stick dropped back in with the new switch for the auto steer. That's fixed now, so we got the auto steer working again, which is really handy. So I've now just folded the machine back up. I'm going to take the machine back and then let's get back over to the yard. I think I'm going to pick up George's lorry, take it on to this job, and we'll spend the rest of the day over on this job. And then my dad will be coming over here to pick up the turf that I've just cut, and then he's going to be out all day on deliveries. Friday morning, another day and another breakdown, just on the way over to this job to carry on, and I've had a blowout on the trailer, so I'm just parked on the side of the road waiting for Tim's back in today to finish off the mowing. So he's going to come over in the van with a trolley jack and wheel nut gun and help me get this wheel replaced so I can get back on the road. And then Tim will be in finishing all the mowing. My dad and George are out on deliveries again today, and they got to go into Southampton docks later on to pick up a load of fertiliser that has just come in. Yeah, and I'm back on this job, getting it soiled up and prepped, ready to lay the turf next week. So that's what we're doing today. It is Saturday night. I'm now back at home. It's been a long day today. Been out on another turf laying job. I somehow managed to break 2 pull cords. So first one, we went to start the turf stripper, snapped the pull cord off, and then about an hour later, I tried to start the rotavator and you couldn't write it. That pull cord snapped as well. Not only did it snap, the spring went on the inside so it wouldn't recoil, so we then couldn't pull it to get the machine started. So spent 2 hours running around all over the place trying to get them fixed. Eventually got them up and running. I did manage to get the job finished, got the turf down, and it looked really good actually. The customer was really happy. They said they'd never seen it looking that good since they lived there, which was nice to hear. We have got Matty coming in tomorrow. He's going to work with George. So shout out to Matty. That's going to be a great help. So hopefully we can do a lot more work moving forward as well. Could be the start of something really good. But yeah, I don't want to sound like a broken record and repeating myself constantly, but I am physically and mentally shattered. So I'm going to sign out there for the week. So as always, I hope you guys have had a fantastic week. I hope you've enjoyed Building a Family Business, episode 29. I'll see you on the next one.